Okay, I'm going to do another take of this because apparently this phone is just so stupid and trying to record on it, and it just will never do what I want it to do. But that's my problem. Anyway, as you can see, Stardust. I'm finally getting to it. I know it's been out for a while, but you know, I got busy and I didn't really want to do videos at the time, and I'm ready to do it now. So, this was the first one to arrive to me, I do believe. And I bought it, or I backed it, bought it at a time where the whole Comicsgate creator things was just beginning. And this was one of the projects that I wasn't sure that I was really going to like as much because I'm not necessarily a horror fan that way, but I did kind of like the sci-fi aspect of it, and I really loved the art. I mean, that creature is just amazing, and the whole composition of it just was enough to draw me in. So I willingly gave it a chance, and I have to say that I'm glad that I did. Now, of course, we know that, this is a project by Nasser and Sean Langley, and the letterer designer is Joey Turnage. This is such a simple story, and it's so simple storytelling wise. It sort of is like the art does most of the storytelling, and then what we get a lot of is just like internal dialogue, which I think fits so well into what the story turned out to be. And I thoroughly loved that aspect of it because it just allowed me to engage myself into the story without, you know, feeling like I had to read so much. Like one of the reasons I wasn't as happy with Black Ops was I felt like there was so much dialogue that was unnecessary. And I just, after a while, I stopped reading the dialogue and I just looked at the visual storytelling. And, I loved that so much better. This just is like, it gives you everything that you need exactly as you need it. And, I think that that is exactly what storytelling should be. I think if you have a story that just requires you to be a bit of a minimalist, then by all means, certainly do that. And this story required that level of minimalist in dialogue where you're just in the thought bubbles of the creature. So I definitely loved that. And I don't want to do spoilers, even though it was, you know, incredible. Essentially, this was called a one shot, but it actually has, a few little short other stories. And by short, I mean really short, like just a few pages. And it was really good. Like this one, which is Scorth, like this one took me a little bit of time to kind of understand because you're jumping exactly into the action, but it was kind of forgettable just because I had enjoyed Stardust so much and I appreciated the dedication to Jack Kirby. This one, I think once I got it, I actually got it and I enjoyed it. And the second one, Coldness, you know, it kind of made me think a little bit of the like the Dawn of the Dead kind of movies. And it's sort of like that same thing of you're just going on about your business and all of a sudden, you know crazy thing happens, you get attacked. And so it was really quick, just really a few pages, but it was interesting. And this one is a definite recommend from me. If you can find a copy of it, if you didn't get a copy, certainly if you can ever find one, I would definitely say get your hands on it because it is worth having in your comic collection. Now, the next one I'm going to do, of course, is Iron Sights. And that one should hopefully be up by Friday because that's kind of the plan. I have to re-record it, of course, so that's kind of like been bugging me. So that's made me be a little bit more not wanting to do it, but I am going to get it done because I think that one in particular, especially with, all the sort of NPCs going after it and trying to say it's terrible, I think it needs a real review. So that's what I'm going to do. And if you like this one, of course, hit the like button, subscribe, hit the bell for notifications. Thank you all for, those who have subscribed to the channel. And I will see you on the next video. Bye.